Okay, let's unpack this. The Hyundai Santa Fe for 2026. It's, well, completely different.
Oh, yeah. A massive shift. Super radical, this bold, boxy shape.
Exactly. And our mission today, really simple. Give you the straight facts, the core advantages, the necessary drawbacks of this family SUV.
So you can decide, basically, if all that utility, the sheer boxiness, makes it worth buying.
Let's jump right into the good stuff then. The utility seems maximized here.
It is. That box shape, it fundamentally changes the inside. They're pushing towards, well, actual luxury.
You see that in the calligraphy trim, right? With the Napa leather option.
Definitely. That really shows Hyundai's new direction, and they call it the terrace concept.
Okay, terrace concept. Sounds a bit fancy. What does that actually mean for, the family inside?
It's about blending the inside and outside. The idea is the interior, especially with that wide tailgate open, feels more like a viewing deck or a patio.
Oh, okay, so more airy, more spacious feeling.
Exactly. You notice it straight away in the first two rows. Lots of room.
And the payoff for that boxy design is cargo. This has to be where it shines.
Oh, absolutely. Fold down those back rows, the second and third.
And you get class-leading space.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Up to 79 cubic feet or 2,254 liters. That's just pure function for big family trips, hauling gear.
And the tech. Pretty impressive stuff, standard too, I hear.
It is. You get those nice dual 12.3-inch curved screens. One for your gauges, one for infotainment.
And standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Yep, standard wireless. Plus, this is unique. There's a UVC sterilization tray in the console.
Wait, sterilization, like for your phone?
Yeah, for your phone, wallet, keys. You can sanitize them while you drive. Kind of a neat, timely feature.
Okay, mechanically, though, this is important. They seem to have listened to the feedback, especially on reliability.
Big time. That powerful 2.5-liter turbo engine makes a good 281 horsepower.
Right, and the transmission.
That's the key fix. It now uses a conventional 8-speed automatic. They ditched the problematic dual clutch, the DCT.
Oh, thank goodness. That DCT was jerky.
Yeah.
Especially in traffic.
Exactly. This is a huge, huge win for everyday driving. Much smoother, way less jarring. Uses a reliable torque converter now.
Good. And quickly, for fuel efficiency fans, there's a hybrid.
Yep, the HEV option. It's a 1.6-liter turbo hybrid. Gets really good numbers, around 5.6 to maybe 6.9 liters per 100 kilometers.
Plus the usual comprehensive safety suite, Hyundai Smart Sense. Top safety pick plus rating is expected, right?
Wait, based on the features and likely testing, yeah. Safety and utility, they're definitely strong points.
But you mentioned trade-offs. Maximizing one area usually means you compromise somewhere else.
Always. Let's look at those trade-offs.
Okay, first you just have to talk about the look. Specifically, the back end.
Ah, yes. The controversial rear design.
It really is polarizing. Those low, square taillights. I've seen comparisons to old vans.
It's definitely a look, and while that box shape gives you volume, the third row itself isn't massive, is it?
Right. That's the weird part. For all that boxiness, why is the third row still tighter than some competitors? Seems to kind of defeat the purpose.
Well, it does limit it if you need a full-time 7-seater. That third row. It's mostly for kids or maybe very short trips for adults.
So it's a trade-off. You get the massive cargo space when it's folded, but not necessarily adult comfort in row 3.
Exactly. Best-in-class luggage space or true 3-row comfort. You choose.
Okay, now the driving feel. This is where it hits the driver directly. The ride quality.
The suspension setup is clearly aimed at comfort for that family buyer wanting a soft ride.
But maybe too soft. Reports say you get noticeable body roll.
Yes, body roll. When you corner or maneuver quickly, the vehicle feels like it's leaning quite a bit.
Which doesn't exactly inspire confidence behind the wheel.
Not at all. They clearly prioritize that soft, cushioned feel over sharp handling. So great for straight highways, maybe less so for winding roads.
And that focus on comfort.
Yeah.
It seems undercut by noise.
Yeah, that's another point reviewers bring up. Road noise, wind noise. It gets pretty noticeable at higher speeds, say above 120 kilometers per hour.
That definitely detracts from any premium feel they might be going for.
It does. And one last thing, kind of a modern problem. Tech overload.
Even with those big screens.
Yeah, despite the nice screens, look at the center console. It's just packed with physical buttons and knobs. Climate, audio, drive modes.
Some physical controls are good, right?
Yeah.
People complain about everything being on screens.
True, but the sheer number here, it can feel genuinely cluttered and maybe a bit complex when you first get in. Takes some getting used to.
Okay, so let's synthesize this for the family buyer listening. What's the takeaway?
The 2026 Santa Fe looks like the ultimate utility machine, really. Maximum cargo, lots of safety features, good tech, and crucially, they fixed that transmission issue.
But you have to accept that really polarizing design, especially the rear.
And you have to accept a ride quality that's heavily biased towards comfort, which means less engaging handling, that noticeable body roll, and it might be noisy at speed.
Function and utility seem to win out over driving finesse and refinement here.
That's the core conflict, yes.
So the final question for you, the buyer, is really this. Does that best-in-class cargo space, maybe the peace of mind from the long warranty and that unique sanitizer thing, does all that make the controversial look of the super soft suspension a trade-off you're actually willing to make?
That's the decision, isn't it? Something to really mull over.